Listen, man. Like this video right now and subscribe if you don't want to be chopped. Final Stand Remastered drops today, and without wasting y'all's times, let's get on with the races first, okay? Each race has its own passive and uniqueness to it. I'm not sure what every race does. I'll make a video later in the future when I do figure out each single passive for each race, but as of right now, I would say you can go every race besides the Jiren race and the human race. There isn't anything wrong with humans right now except for the fact that they don't get their actual form until level 150, and it's going to take very long to get to level 150 right now. And then with Jiren's, their form makes it so that their key bar actually becomes a second health bar if you do end up losing all your health. In theory, this sounds really good, but the thing is, their key drain and their form is so fast, you're going to be out of form before you even lose all of your health. And if you can't stay in form longer than your opponent, they're just going to one-shot you. They do have a cool passive though, to where all of their stats get increased the lower they get. I literally wiped my Jiren because the race is just trash right now, so believe me if you want. Frieza race is actually really nice. I know for sure they get the most key damage out of every form in this game. And then on top of that too, I do believe that they have better key max scaling. Namekians are really solid too. They get Gum Gum Pistol. If you know, you know. It's a combo extender. Androids are really nice too. They absorb key damage, so you can actually get health back for absorbing any key attacks. I believe Saiyans have the weakest base stats in this game right now, but once you get all of their forms, they have the best stat boost. So if you pick Alien right now, there's a bunch of different sub races. I will tell you right now that the Cybermen race has like the self-destruct move. And then if you do pick one of the Yard Rats, they have instant transmission off rip. So you usually have to pay 50k Zeni for instant transmission, but Yard Rats just get it for free. And then every other sub race right now, I believe, does nothing. Last but not least, we got Majins, man. Majins are really good in this game. I'm going a Majin right now. They can absorb people. They have Gum Gum Pistol, and I believe their form's not too bad either. So let me go ahead and customize my Majin real quick. Your height doesn't matter in this game at all. You're going to have the same hitbox if you're this tall or even this short. So just be in mind of that. Okay, so when you first enter the game, I will say if you go to Gamepasses here, the ones that are really worth it are going to be the Black moveset and the Hit moveset. If you can really only afford one, I would say Black moveset is really good because Black Kamehameha is super good early game. If you go to settings here too, you can actually change your keybinds just in case you don't like where a certain keybind is placed. In terms of double XP, as you can see right here, every time you buy it, you're going to get 25% more XP. It stacks up to 0.75, so you would have to buy it 3 times to get 75% more XP. And everybody in your party actually gets this effect too. You could have like 3 separate people buy the 1 hour of EXP boost, and you get the full 75% EXP benefits. Nimbus is also good too as an early game source of flying around the map. The time chamber is also a good way to get XP, but it does cost 1,000 Robux. As you can see right here, you can train for 1 hour each day as long as you have potential. I'm not sure how you can get potential, by the way. So after your 1 hour is done in the time chamber, you have to do a certain amount of things to get it back. And then for your stats, everything in this game is good besides health max and resistances, okay? Health max literally does nothing. I had a slot that had 100 health max. You're going to feel just as tanky without any health max, trust me. Key resistance and melee resistance doesn't matter in this game because you're just gonna get it through your form anyways. I'm gonna actually invest into key max. Key max is something that you can actually feel early game. Speed is also really nice in this game too. It makes you faster. You can see right here, I have 3 dodges. Every 100 speed, I believe, gives me an extra dodge. So if I hold shift and press Q here, it consumes my dodge, right? You can get more dodges every time you have 100 into speed. It's either every 50 points or every 100. I don't remember completely, but I do know for sure if you start your M1 chain right now, you can see that I get 4 hits, okay? Every 100 speed actually adds on to that. So when I have 100 speed, I'll have 5 hits. When I have 200, I'll have 6. All right, the first thing you want to do is talk to Chi-Chi. She's going to tell you to kill 5 snakes. These are just easy. Okay, you just simply go ahead and kill all of them real quick here. You can just key blast them to death and then just finish them off with your left click attack. Okay, once you're done with that quest, go ahead and talk to this dude right here. And he's going to tell you about some bears. Now, green quests are quests that you can only do 1 time. Blue quests are your daily quest. So daily quests refresh every 24 hours. You can repeat them. And then the green quests, obviously, you can only do 1 time. Anyways, These bears are a bit tankier, but they're not really too hard. As long as the server's not laggy, you should be fine. Also, these chests right here, you can actually go ahead and pick up. And then they'll just give you some stuff. So look, I got a white headband now, which is cool. So the custom clothing Game Pass doesn't work right now. That's why I'm just in my boxers. I do apologize for this. Be in mind, if you do die in this game, you will lose some money and some XP. I don't know if that's ever going to change in the future, but you definitely want to avoid dying because losing XP and money is not going to be the greatest thing in the world. You want to fly and head back to Chi-Chi here. And she's going to tell you to deliver some lunch to Gohan. So you go ahead and talk to her. And then you bring the lunch to Gohan. Every time you level up too, by the way, you can go to the shop here and you can see you can buy certain moves from the shop once you reach that level. Right now, I'm only level 4. But in the future, what you really want to get though is Launcher. Launcher is a really good combo extender at level 20. So for now, just save up your money until you can get Launcher. And then for your key attacks, Death Beam is actually a really good key move to buy too. Everything else you don't really need. Anyways, Gohan is going to be right here. So you deliver the lunch to him. And then you don't want to kill the thugs yet. What you really want to focus on is doing quests that you don't need to like kill mobs at. So this one is really good. Pick up baseballs. All you have to do is literally just pick up the baseballs here. So here's one. Once you're done with that quest, there's a bunch of dailies that you can do here. So go ahead and talk to him. There we go. And run laps around the track without flying. Okay, after you do this quest, you want to talk to bro right here. And then you want to go ahead and beat up the soccer players, I believe. Yeah. And these people, they're really not that strong, as you can see, level 5, so shouldn't be too hard. Dodge that, yes sir. Be in mind too, every time you use a move, you can see their stars, okay? When you max out these stars, you're going to fully master a move. When you fully master these moves, they do different things. Some moves, when you master them, actually completely change the move, but I'm not sure which ones do. But do just be in mind that there is move mastery in this game, and there's also transformation masteries in this game too. And for transformation masteries, when you do master a form, they have less key drain and they also give slightly better stats. I'm not really sure how to train your form mastery though. I think you just need to stay in the form a lot. Okay, once you are done with that quest right there, you want to go over here, and if you have the Nimbus, this is actually really good. So you have to beat this guy into a race. If you don't have Nimbus, don't do this quest out until you're fast enough, but I will show you where you need to go to beat this guy. So yeah, with Nimbus, you kind of just outspeed him. I'm not too sure if you're too slow without it, but you want to just follow this track right here. There's going to be a finish line near this construction site. So look, you see that right there? You simply just want to reach this faster than the NPC. And then you're going to get levels for that. I'm getting all the boring stuff out the way first because you do want to be leveled up so that the NPCs are less likely to kill you. This is for more of like the solo play. If you're playing with your friends, I think you can just literally go through every quest in this game and be fine. But for all my solo players out there, man, I recommend doing this first before anything. Okay, so you want to go back to spawn, and where these tanks are, you're going to see Piccolo ore farming up here. You want to talk to him, and he's going to tell you to find 4 orbs without flying. So I don't know where these orbs are, but my friend Fixture does, so he's going to help me out with this quest. Be in mind, if you fly, you're going to fail the quest. So do not fly at all, okay? You can still double jump like this here. Oh man, no. Do I not get here? It's alright, I can just double jump here. But you really want to do this quest because Piccolo later down the line gets you multiple quests. So it's crucial that you complete this first quest first. Alright, let's see where the second orb is. I believe, yeah, the second orb is going to be right here. I already know where that location is. You want to just go ahead and dash around because these NPCs do aggro onto you, which is pretty annoying, but you shouldn't die from them. There's going to be the second orb here. Make sure I don't fly here. It's so hard just not to fly. Oh my god, these scorpions, bro, relax. Alright.
See where the third orb is?
Damn, the third orb is really far out, huh? How do you get to this one? Wait, no, like, actually, how do you get to this one? Oh, you're probably gonna have to go here. Oh, wait, you can directional dash, right? Dash and hope it takes you up. Oh, okay. Let's see. Or just copy what I just did. Yeah, you have to go from there to get to this point. I have 40 more seconds. Oh my goodness. Do I make it in time? I don't know. You really got to be on timing to get here. Okay, where's the last orb at? Oh my god, I have 17 seconds. Oh, here it is. Pick it up fast. There we go. Okay, so once you do complete that quest, the next time you go back to Piccolo, now he's going to give you a different quest. So you really got to get that quest done. It's going to give you a lot of money, and obviously it's going to give you some levels too. So I believe Piccolo isn't going to give you anything right now. Yeah, I think you have to like reach a certain level for him to give you another quest. Some animals will turn a different color because that's their shiny, okay? And I don't mean animals, I mean just NPCs in general will have a different color. And their shiny form makes it so that you actually get more money from killing them. They're a bit stronger too, but also whenever you do kill them, it counts as 2 of them instead of 1, which is going to be really good when you're farming for capsules later. I will get to that in a little bit. All right, anyways, to do this quest right here, you're just going to follow my path, and it's going to be this NPC, okay? When you find this NPC right here, this is the poacher dude. You're gonna end up fighting him, okay? He's a little strong, so be in mind of that, but you should be high enough to just kill him now. The important thing is you just don't die, okay? Because if you die, then, I mean, that's your XP and Zeni gone, so. Oh, there's random statues in the game, and if you do that, you can actually learn their emotes. So, look. I got the headbang emote now. Yes, sir. Okay, once you're done with the Piccolo quest, we can finally get rid of every quest in Satan City. So this one right here is pretty self-explanatory. Just kill all the corrupted officers. I'll be back with y'all once I do complete this one. Also, if you want to regenerate your health in this game, you have to charge up your key, and when you're out of combat, you'll be able to regenerate your health. So as you can see right here, it's slowly health regenerating. Once you do complete that quest, by the way, I did forget to mention that you actually want to go Nimbus over to, I believe it's, girl, what are you doing? Yeah, I don't know why this guy's trying to attack me. Hopefully you don't encounter somebody like that who's just gonna attack you for no reason. But hey, man, I ended up just killing him anyways. I don't know why people are just weird like that. Let me go ahead and upgrade my key max here. Like I was saying though, after you're done with that corrupt officer quest, you actually want to fly to, I believe it's Central City. It's either Central City or South City, but just make your way and follow my path here. You want to actually pick up this one quest that's going to help you in the future. Okay, so this is Central City right here. You don't want to go there. You want to go to South City. It's going to be where Bulma is at. Oh, it's called Parsley City. Never mind. Not South City. But Bulma's going to be right here. But you're going to talk to this dude here. And he's going to give you a capsule quest. So to equip this capsule, you just want to go over to equipment here. Go to this. Go to charge capsule. And there we go. Okay. And you have to hold period now. When you hold period, you want to click on charge capsule. And what this will do is just give you extra dashes, as you can see. But you really need this quest to be done, because when you talk to him again, what he's going to do is help you create new capsules, okay? So you basically want to go to every NPC in this game and you want to collect their data. If the NPC actually has data to collect, then you want to grind that NPC out, because when you grind that NPC out, you'll be able to actually get their capsules. I'll make a separate video in the future on what every capsule does, But as you can see right here, we go here, right? And we scan their data. Galactic Patrol. It says no data found. If they have no data found, there's no point of just grinding those NPCs. So if I go to the Chi Masters here and scan them, you can see right here, it says research 0 out of 50. When you kill 50 Chi Masters, you want to scan them and then go back to the dude, turn in that quest, and he's going to give you a specific capsule for Chi Masters. You can go back to Chi-Chi here, by the way, too, and she's going to tell you to kill big snakes. It is a daily quest, and this is something that you can do easily. Big snakes aren't really too much of a problem. All right, so once you are done with that quest, I'm about to be level 20, so that's going to be good for me. I'm going to get Launcher soon. For my race ability, though, I should have Gum Gum Pistol. Yeah, I do. So I can just purchase this real quick. Gum Gum Pistol is really nice. I think only Namekians and Majits can get it. A third race can get it, but I forgot which race that is. Once you're done with that, though, you want to complete everything that's in Satan City. So this suitcase right here is pretty easy to find. Just follow my path. I believe it's like near a bench. Yeah, it's literally right here. So pick this up. You get the money for it. And then I believe there's one more quest that you can do in this town here. Let's see. You want to basically just complete every quest that this town does provide. And then we'll move on to the next part. So right here, Gohan just tells you to kill the thugs. Go ahead and do that real quick. It's going to be 2 brutes and 5 thugs. I need to like change my drip. I need to buy some drip because it is horrendous right now. So what you need to do, though, is once you complete everything in Satan City, you want to go to the Chi Masters here. But before I do that, I'll just go ahead and show you that there are going to be Z shops around the map. And these shops do refresh. So when they do refresh, you can actually buy new drip. But as of right now, hopefully they have some cool stuff in the shop. All right, here we go. This is what I'm going to just purchase, okay? All right, next up, after you're done with this city, go ahead and do the Chi Masters here, okay? So, go ahead and do this. Be careful. Oh, I said Chi Masters. I meant Kung Fu Masters. They aggro onto you, so you want to just Ki Blast one of them and isolate them because you don't want to deal with multiple NPCs all at once, at least as a solo player. It gets pretty annoying. But just isolate them so that you can just run your ones. Once you do complete that Kung Fu Masters quest, the daily is going to be killing like 5 of them in 1 minute. I don't think you're ready for that yet, honestly, unless you have like a pack of friends that can do it with you. Right here, though, this daily quest makes it so that you have to level up off of sparring a friend. So if you just simply hit your friend back and forth, you can level up from that. But also, a faster way to do that is if you go all the way to where the world tournament is. So to get this quest done, all you need is you and a buddy. And you're going to go ahead and see the world tournament place right here. And then I'll go ahead and show you where you need to go. So you can actually run 1s or 2s. So right here's the 1s area. You just simply stand in this box. You and your friend will. It'll teleport you into this arena and you guys just duke it out and you'll get XP from that. Okay, when you level up from that, you can get this quest done. And then right here is 2v2. So you and a friend stand here. Also, if you talk to this guy right here, you can go into the World Martial Arts Tournament. This is more of like endgame stuff once you're, you know, highly leveled up because you are going to be facing other people. I don't think anybody's here right now, but if you do enter this place, I think you have to wait for like 4 people. When the server has 4 people, the tournament will start. So you just enter this right here, right? Not enough players to begin, as you can see, but you go through the tournament and if you just fight people, you get a lot of XP that way. So that's another way to get XP once you are finished with all the quests in the game. All right, anyways, after you're done with this, you want to go right here and then you want to do the Android quest. These things aren't too bad, but like I said again, you want to isolate them because they be aggroing like crazy. I'm telling you, Ki Blast them, okay, and then make them come to you. See, I'm telling you, they be aggroing, bro. Hopefully you can fly away. If multiple people aggro onto you, like, it's going to be a rough time. I might even just die off of this. Let's see. Can I fly away in time? I don't know. Probably not. Honestly, I don't even feel like it's worth even doing that quest. Yeah, he's still on me, bro. Like, bro, relax. Hold up. I think I can run my 1s here, actually. Yeah, these ones are pretty tanky. I actually don't recommend doing this android quest until you level up a bit more. The cool thing about this game, though, is you can see right here, it says that I have one more prototype B to defeat. If I do cancel this quest and come back to it later on, the data actually saves, so I don't have to actually reset the whole entire quest. Anyways, come down here, though. I believe the Chi Masters are just way easier, so let's see. Oh my god, they also just aggro onto you like that, too. So it's good to have some sort of beam, like Death Beam or something. Alright, once you're done with the Chi Experts quest, go over here, talk to this guy. He's going to tell you about his master or whatever. The master is Tien. You're going to find Tien over at where the Cybermen are. And this is an easy quest that you can just complete. Tien's right here. I believe he also gives you another quest too. It's going to be killing the Cybermen. So, let's see. Yeah. So before you actually do the Cybermen quest, you want to just report back to the student to get the XP here. Report back to the student, and actually before you go to Tien, what you want to do is go over here to the kickboxers. Oh man, all you old Final Stand players, remember, bro, this used to be the method for the Zeni, man. That Zeni method, brody. Alright, so go ahead and kill them. These people are pretty easy because they aggro onto each other. So the good ones in the shop are Destructo Disc. This does a lot of damage, but it doesn't hit multiple people. Super Energy Blast Volley is actually a really good PvP move. It's not really that good in PvE. So right now, honestly, just pick up Destructo Disc and Death Beam. That's the only ones you really want. And then some good melee moves. Like I said again, Dirty Fireworks is good because it's a guard breaker. I think Dirty Fireworks and Launcher are the only things that you want. And then once you actually do end up getting level 70 in the future, Meteor Crash is also really good. Everything is self-explanatory at this point, right? You just go to the next town and level up, like I said again, but I do want to show you a few more things before I end this video, okay? I want to get to level 35 first. There are going to be raids around the map that you can do with your friends, okay? I got this dude Applehood over here. He can actually solo the drink. So if you talk to Bulma right here, she's going to tell you that Trunks is out of control right now, and basically you just have to join this raid. And it's going to be the drink raid. The drink is obviously going to be Trunks. And since Applehood can just solo this, I can actually just leech off of it. But it is recommended that you actually have like a decent amount of people in your party to fight this boss, because he is pretty strong. But you can see right here, everybody's just joining up the queue here. You do want to talk to Bulma the first time though, so you get the XP for this quest. After that, you can keep repeating this raid and you'll still be able to get the XP for it. So you can see I just got like basically a lot of people in the server. All you need to do now is just make sure you don't die. I think if you die, you don't get the XP. Yeah, make sure you spam your Ki Blast to get participation. And then that's all you have to do. Make sure Trunks doesn't target you. He was targeting me, so now I'm like on the brinks of death here. He does have 2 stages though, so once you do kill him in his base form, he goes Super Saiyan, and then you have to beat him again. I'm gonna heal up here though, because Trunks actually did just destroy my health bar. The best way to beat him though, honestly, is just have like a full party like this, and then just spam your beams against him. All right, there we go. Raid complete. And then as you can see, I got 1 level off of that, but I think Bulma's gonna give me like 2 levels or something like that. This raid does actually give you a decent amount of XP. There we go. Let's see here. Yeah, no, I got another level, I think. So just 2 levels overall, but this is something that you can do every 4 hours, which is really good. And you can see right here, this guy said I didn't get levels. What? That's because he has to talk to Bulma, bro. The first time you do that whole raid, bro, you got to talk to the NPC correlating to that raid. I'm going to show you all the other raid location spots though. So the next raid spot is going to be this little dojo right here. Okay, it's at the beginning of the spawn. As you can see, this is like the starter area, right, where the bears and stuff are. And then you want to enter here, and you're going to talk to either of these people. I'm just going to talk to the Gorilla Master. And you just say yes, right? And then you just simply go here and enter the dungeon. Now, this one right here, you want to make sure that everybody in your party is actually ready to go and is actually in this place. Because you can see if I enter dungeon, it's only going to take me. So anybody who's actually in this area will get teleported. So look. Boom. Okay, this is the next dungeon that you can do, and this one is actually pretty simple. This is going to be something that you can solo in the future, especially once you get like your second form. But this one, you just simply just go through and run with the motion. You see, you kill the snakes here. You can Ki Blast these objects right here too to pick up Zeni. So look, you can just go ahead and pick up the Zeni here, as you can see. But you just go through this whole dungeon and you have to find keys throughout the map that it's scattered through. If you find the red key, that's all you really need. But if you don't find the red key, you're gonna have to pick up every key in the map. And then as you can see right here, sometimes the key won't spawn. What you have to do now is break all of these crates here until we get a drop. Here we go, key card, boom. Pick this up. So you enter here. There's another one and boom, there we go. I got the red key as you can see at the top right of my screen. The boss is ready to fight now. So all we have to do now is circle our way back to the red door that you saw earlier. And then we just enter in that fight. So look, this red door right here. Interact with it. You're going to fight the gorilla and bear master. And like I said again, these people are pretty easy. My friend could literally just 1v2 them. That's how easy they are. But even then, I can actually run my one. So let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and just fight the gorilla master here. Okay. What the heck? That's such a weird bug. Wow. Anyways, once you do complete that, what I will say is you want to keep doing this dungeon over and over and over. So let's see what the cooldown on this is. The cooldown on it is 3 hours. Afterwards, if you talk to them, right, you can decide between gorilla style and bear style. But right now, the styles just aren't in the game right now, I believe. So like, if I talk to them, it's not really going to give me anything. Anyways, like I said again, they actually do drop a capsule. I believe the bear one does. You have to kill it like 16 times. And once you do kill it 16 times, just scan the bear. Alright, the next one that you can do, and this is something that's like super endgame. I'm talking about you need like 4 people in your party to be at least level 100. It's going to be this raid right here, okay? So, in order to do this raid, you actually have to complete this quest first, the Red Ribbon Army quest. So you have to do all this first, and then if you talk to her again, she'll do the Red Ribbon raid, and then you enter this dungeon right here. I'm not going to do it, though, because me and Apple are definitely not good for it. I'm telling you right now, that raid is actually pretty hard. The next one I will go to, though, is the Super Cybermen raid. So this one is going to be near where the Crane School is at. It's like literally at the edge of the map. So just follow my path. Alright, it's going to be right here. You talk to bro. And he's going to tell you about the Cybermen. Going to go ahead and join this raid here. This raid is... it's pretty hard. I don't think it's harder than Trunks. But it is something that you definitely need friends for. Because once I show you how it works, you're going to realize, like, this is definitely not easier than the Karate Dojo Masters. Okay, we're in this raid now. And you can see... we're supposed to go ahead and kill all these Cybermen right here, but they rush at you, bro. I'm telling you, it get devious, bro. So, stuff like this, you really want, like, to spam beams. Okay, this one's going to aggro onto me. I'm just going to run my ones here while my friend just beats up everybody else. Oh, you can come over here to heal up. That's pretty good. There we go. I think you can only, like, use this once. Or maybe you can use this multiple times. Oh, it's like a maximum of 3 times. Damn. The big one spawns, okay? The golden child himself. So, before you actually start with the boss, you want to make sure you save one here. And then this golden one spawns. Look, he does so much damage, bro. You want to try to kill this one fast because Cybers will end up spawning. A lot of Cybermen will end up spawning afterwards. So, try to kill this one fast before the minions start spawning again. Look, see, they're going to spawn right now. But my man's Apple Hood is just going to carry me to victory, so I'm good. I think you might have to, like... tap the Cybermen at least one time. Pause. Get some credit here. I think I got enough credit now. Yeah. Oh my god. Why is Apple Hood like God's gift to Earth, my boy? What is that heat vision move? Oh, okay. So you can see right here, he has actually a world event move. So world events do happen every so now and then. I don't know how to force them to happen. I think they just randomly spawn, right? But when you complete them, you have a chance to get super drops. And you can see one of the drops is the eye vision thing that you see right there. That's a really good move. Once you are level 35, what you want to do is go into West City here. And you're going to talk to bro right here if you haven't done this quest already. He's going to tell you to go to Corin's Tower. And yeah, you want to talk to Mr. Popo over there. Now, if you have the time chamber game pass, I recommend not doing the time chamber until you've completed every quest in this game. Because like I said again, I don't really know how you can get the time chamber back after your hour is up. So I do recommend doing the time chamber once you can't get any type of XP anymore, because the time chamber actually does give you a lot of XP. We're not going to show it here because I don't want to waste my hour doing it, but you simply just fight Goku for an hour and you get a lot of XP from it. Anyways, after you do that quest, you want to drop all the way down here until you find the tower. And once you do find the tower, as long as you aren't a Saiyan or Namekian, he's going to tell you to drink the water. So go ahead and drink it, and you can see, boom, you get a bunch of XP. I went from level 35 to level 40, which is nice. I think that's going to be it for this video though, man. Right now, the level cap for this game is level 155, and I believe after level 90, it actually does get harder to level. So everybody gets their third form around level 150. I will say the most efficient way is going to be doing all your raids off cooldown, and then the world tournament too. If you're just constantly fighting in the world tournament, that's going to give you a lot of XP. Obviously, doing all your daily quests every 24 hours is going to give you XP too. It's supposed to be hard to get to 150 on purpose right now until Namek comes out. When Namek comes out, the soft cap for leveling will be raised again. I'm going to end this video off though. If you're in this city right here, you can actually buy Senzu beans. Senzu beans will allow you to heal up. It's good for raids and stuff too whenever you need a clutch heal. And then you can come over here to Wheeze right here, and you can actually change the color of your skills, okay? But it costs 10,000 Zeni, I believe, so be in mind of that. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. I'm going to be grinding for the rest of this month, man. Have a great day, y'all.
All I gotta do is put my mind to this shit. Goddamn. Cancel out my ex, I put a line through that bitch. I like all my S's with 2 lines through them shits.